Miss Bliss is me, Deidre Bactisarian. Oh, this is good stuff, so I'm gonna share a lot. In 2009, I learned the medicinal value of cannabis. Maybe it was confirmed to me. I was dry once upon a time in a land far away. I didn't have a weed hookup. That made my life really hard because I was relying on cannabis as an antidepressant. No one has ever offered me drugs. I went to DARE as a little kid and they said, people will offer you drugs, just say no. I never even had an opportunity because no one ever offered. I didn't know how to find weed when I needed it. No one was trying to hook me up when I lost my hookup. I was missing the effect it had on my depression, which at that time was crushing because I was eating terribly, for one. My lifestyle wasn't great and I was unhappy. And I had a baby. Ask me how easy it is to be a new mom. It's not. Okay, every new mom knows it's tricky stuff. I was Googling how to find weed in a new city and I came across NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. I went to Phoenix NORML. What I learned is, first of all, someone was trying to legalize cannabis. I had no idea anyone was trying to do that, much less people were organized and trying to do it, and that they already had tremendous success. When I met NORML and I found out when I told them, maybe this is like weird, but I use cannabis for depression. They go, oh, of course, cannabis, depression? Yes, of course. They turned around, they picked up a pamphlet, they handed it to me. My perception of cannabis really changed in that moment because I wasn't alone having these experiences anymore. I had no idea there was a whole world out there who was medicating with cannabis. And in fact, that it had been legal since '96 to medicate with cannabis in California. I really just didn't know those things. But when I found out that you could medicate with cannabis, it was a legitimate medicine. Tell me more. And they said, listen, if you're really serious about medicating with cannabis and not just highs and lows, peaks and valleys, trying to like create a steady medicine, then the answer is edibles. And I was like, wow, this is mind-blowing. I'd never eaten it before. I've been baking since I was like 7, 9 years old, like super young. The concept of edibles was the perfect thing for my brain. I just embraced it. I set about to try to make edibles. I tried to use the internet as my resource, and that was very difficult in 2009. Trying to get consistent, reliable information about cannabis edibles was like the search for the holy grail, basically. It was really hard. Watermelon was out there. Shout out to Watermelon. She's amazing. She was out there teaching you how to make edibles, and I ordered her DVD online and she shipped it to me from Canada. I learned about edibles and I tried to make my first one. What resulted was an amazing concoction of vanilla, peppermint, chocolate, cream cheese, chocolate chips, Andes mints, and a whole lot of love. It was delicious. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And the cannabis was blended deliciously into the chocolate and the mint flavors, and it turned out to be like delicious on the palate, delicious in spirit, delicious in your heart, and it changed mine and my husband's life, the course of our life forever, because this delicious experience became delicious passion because this was cupcakes that were curing my depression. By the end of 2009, we were living in San Francisco and we were Bliss Edibles. That's how I started my cannabis journey. Bliss Edibles led me to teach. I've taught a few places. I taught at Oaksterdam, still am staff at Oaksterdam. Go OU. Go Big Green. People started calling me Miss Bliss. I loved it. The reason we named our company Bliss Edibles was that your body creates an endogenous cannabinoid that's very similar to THC, and it's called anandamide. And anandamide is based on the Sanskrit word ananda. Ananda is Sanskrit for bliss. Not only was bliss us following our bliss, but it was also the bliss that is flowing through your veins as cannabis endogenous to your own body, so that when you consume cannabis in any way, smoke, eat, vape, whatever, you are supplementing your own endocannabinoid system with phytocannabinoids. It's such a beautiful thing. We named our company Bliss. We were following our bliss, and then people started calling me Miss Bliss. Is there a better compliment? All my little girl dreams were coming true in big girl ways I had never even begun to imagine. We won the High Times Cannabis Cup, the first ever edibles We took second place, we're proud to say, with our German chocolate truffles. More on those at 9, kids. In 2016, I started the Ganja Goddess Getaway. I'm like really excited about it. The Ganja Goddess Getaway is an overnight, all-inclusive women's cannabis retreat, focusing specifically on ways to use cannabis as a creative and spiritual tool. I want to talk to you about how you can elevate your usage of cannabis, how edibles can truly heal your body on the inside. I eat a whole food plant-based diet completely. I'm very committed to it. Whole food plant-based, all you eat is plants. Yeah, like nuts, seeds, legumes, grains, fruits and vegetables. That's it, whole spectrum of my diet. And I fucking love it, guys. It's the best diet I've ever been on. Like, plants have healed me, body and soul, completely. From the inside out, and I owe everything to it. Cannabis is my girl. I love all plants, I respect them, I appreciate them. 75 pounds ago, and in a land far away, I was a different person, and I was less happy and less vibrant. I'm a work in progress. As addicts all know, it's one day at a time, and I embrace that about my journey of emotional food issues. I have issues with food. I love sugar so much. I'm a cannabis baker. My whole food plant-based lifestyle allowed me to come to balance with food. Plants healed my body. Like, I damaged my body by being overweight. I spent all of my 20s overweight, and it was so destructive to my health. A couple of years ago, I finally got a diagnosis for all of the health problems that I had been continuing to have. Finally healed my gallbladder. You know, your only option is surgery. That's the whole Western medicine route. That's what everybody will tell you. Oh, you have gallstones, you need to get your gallbladder removed. That's SOP, standard operating procedure. They said you need to have your gallbladder removed, and I thought, oh no, that's not what I want, even a little. Let's look at my alternatives, and the alternative is to really live a plant-based whole food lifestyle. Something that I'd been chasing a little bit, but not getting serious about until it destroyed my health. It's not just a love affair with cannabis anymore, it becomes a love affair with all plants because they were all healing my body and aiding me in my recovery to get to a place of vibrant health. Cannabis was meanwhile teaching me about who I am at my core, in my center. I'm learning from the inside out as it heals my body. I'm learning from the inside out as cannabis and other entheogens, plant medicines that are there for your soul and your spirit, helping you understand yourself, come to alignment in your inner being, to understand what you value, where the masks are, take them off, remove the constructs from your paradigm, and try to see what really is. Doing that has brought me tremendous amount of joy, a tremendous amount of energy, a tremendous rebirth in myself. Everything I've learned in becoming Miss Bliss, I want to share with you. And that's what this channel is all about.